Hey y'all, welcome back to Summertime Tarot. If you're new to the channel, my name is Summer and this here is a June reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising sign. Alright, to start Cancer, I kind of feel like the month of June, some of you could be dealing with some changes to your home life. And you could be feeling like these changes are somewhat out of your control. I get the feeling these changes may have been going on for some time now, but now where you can't run from them any longer, like you have to face them, you have to look at them, or you have to look at the reality of what's going on here. Okay, but that's what I'm generally picking up. Let's go ahead and get into the cards to see what's going on here. Yeah, for some of you, you could be saying goodbye. Like, it kind of gives me the vibe of like saying goodbye to maybe like the home you grew up in, or even just like an aspect of yourself, or what you thought your life was going to be or look like. Let's see here. So bottom of the deck here we have give in to passion. Okay. Then we have here joy and delight, affirmation for positive change, and learn from life. Yeah, so like with this learn from life, I feel like some of you could be like venturing off on your own. Right, some of you, like I was saying, you could be moving, literally moving, or taking just a big leap in the month of June. Right, but I feel like this has been going on for some time, right? Affirmations for positive change, like you may have been steadily working for this, but now it's like, okay, now you have to really sit down and kind of move forward. Yeah, for some of you this could be like moving from one stage of life to the next. Right, I can kind of see this as like graduating, or yeah, that makes sense, June. Graduating, setting out on a new path, or on a new project or goal or job, even kind of putting what you learned thus far into use. Right, and you may feel it may feel a bit daunting, but I feel like this is something that you've been wanting and could bring a good deal of, you know, positive change. Okay, but let's go ahead and see what else wants to come out. Let's get into your spread. Excuse me. bottom of the deck here we have the Two of Swords. Okay. Okay, like I was saying, I feel like this, whatever it is that you've been trying to move towards, right? You could have been on this path for some time now. But you may not have been seeing the growth and the changes, or just the changes in the amount of time that you'd hoped, right? We got the moon showing up here in the past position. So you could have lost like your hopefulness at one point in time. You could have found yourself just feeling a bit kind of lost and just kind of trudging along, right? Almost like you were aware of the things that you needed to do, you needed to change, but you may have felt a bit overwhelmed by all of them at once. And now like you're kind of getting back to what it is that you love, what it is that you want, but you may be having a hard time finding, patience and pacing yourself. You may be wanting things to happen a lot quicker. And this could be, adding a lot of kind of frustration, anxiety. Maybe even kind of doubting yourself, doubting your dreams, your goals. And it's like, as you continue to grow, as you continue to progress along your path, right, it's just going to be important that you stay focused on, why it is you're doing this to begin with, what it is that you want, right? Not so much focused on the outcome, but allowing yourself to grow at the speed and at the rate that is best for you, right? Letting go of those expectations and just kind of connecting to what feels right in any given moment, right? Because I feel like here with this Three of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands, you're currently, feeling a bit hopeful. I kind of get like hopeful, really opening up to all of the possibilities, getting ready to kind of move into this new phase. You kind of want more for yourself, and you're opening up to all of these different possibilities, but you may still kind of have your doubts, your fears that may be showing up here. And it's just important that you continue to, keep moving forward. Yeah, I feel like it's just important to stay, stay hopeful, right? To not get caught up in how fast things are moving or how fast you're moving, right? Because everything is going to happen, right, in divine timing, as they say. And it's just about really needing to enjoy the process and not trying to rush, because I feel like in rushing, you may get to a point where it's like you wish you could go back and really just enjoy all of those little beats, right? So just make sure that you're making time and an effort to really Take in all the goodness around you, right? If you are currently maybe thinking about moving or what have you, just making sure that you're, making time to, enjoy your family, enjoy things as they are. Right? Yeah. But also make sure that you're not rushing into anything, right? Before thinking it through, right? With the King of Wands, the Devil, and the King of Swords, right? Not allowing your ambitions or your desires to get the better of you to the point where you like aren't paying attention. You're making decisions that you may regret later on down the line, right? Mercury retrograde, all that stuff, right? Make sure that you're making time to kind of, dot your I's, cross your T's. Right? Because I feel like you're with the Hermit and the Three of Pentacles with the Fool for your advice. It's like there's no need to rush, right? Everything that you've been preparing for and working towards is going to happen, right, when it's meant to happen, right? So it's just important that you kind of let go of your expectations and all of those fears, those anxieties, and just focus on doing what's best for you. Focus on connecting with the right people, building, collaborating, opening up to these new possibilities, expressing yourself, right? Yeah, because I feel like for some of you, fear could be driving you, anxiety could be driving you, insecurities could be driving you at any given point, and it's just important that you be aware of those feelings, but not allow them to rule you. Right, and if you feel like you're a bit lost, make sure you're, taking time to just pause, to reconnect with yourself, to reconnect with the divine, and to find your balance where you are, right? Almost like, making sure that you're redirecting yourself. If something feels off, take note of that, take a pause, listen, regroup, and then move forward in the direction that you feel is best, okay? But let's see what I want to do. Okay, let's get your affirmation for the month. Oh, okay. So we have, I am a ray of light in a neutral world. Okay, your question to go along with that. How can I improve the lives of others today? What can I do to make my light shine brighter? Okay, then let's get some goddess guidance, and then we're going to see if the ancestors... Actually, let's get the crystal. Get the crystal first. And then we'll see if the ancestors have anything they'd like to add. Yeah, I feel like it's also important that you let go of your expectations for like the people around you and just kind of focus on yourself here. Focus on keeping, your emotions, I don't want to say under control, but like being aware of your emotions so that they're not kind of driving you here in any kind of negative way. Alright, you may be wanting to kind of connect more with others. But you could be like experiencing a good deal of conflict in your current relationships. And so like you may be wanting different connections, wanting different experiences, and it's just about like needing to have patience and to kind of allow your, like, to kind of get out there and start connecting with people and things that excite you. Okay, we have soda light here. Speak your truth. Okay, speak your truth. Let's see if the ancestors have anything they would like to add. Right, and I feel like with speaking your truth, there's an awareness here that's important when it comes to speaking your truth. You need to be aware of your truth, right, before you can express it. So if you are feeling a bit like out of sorts, like with the hermit showing up in your advice, making sure that you're spending enough time connecting with yourself to really know, you know, what's best for you. And so I kind of get, you could be having like maybe nagging thoughts, or even like clumsiness is kind of what I get, right? Which I feel like kind of goes back to what I was saying with the King of Wands and the Devil, like making sure that you're being aware of yourself, aware of like your environment, that you're not moving too quickly, right? Because it's important that you stay aware of like what's going on, what you're connecting to, what you're doing. Yeah, it's like time for you to kind of put yourself out there more, to start like being more open and honest about like what it is that you're feeling, what it is that you're going through, what it is you need. Yeah, because I kind of feel like you may be kind of getting pushed to do that, to speak, to voice your concerns, to express yourself, right? We have speak your truth. Yeah. And it could be like that you're feeling, let me see. Yeah, like the people around you, it's almost like you may be, yeah, like I was saying, you may be kind of getting pushed to maybe distance yourself from certain people, or to just go out and meet new people, to connect with different people. And it's like important that you listen to that, because I feel like you're kind of being called to build something different for yourself, or build something new for yourself, that is reliant upon you almost get kind of like taking this kind of leadership role of following your gut, your heart, All right. So I feel like that energy is present in all areas of your life. Hopefully I'm making sense. Okay, hopefully I'm making sense. But let's see what God's guidance wants to come out for you here. Alright, so we have Emiya, Maeve, Rhiannon, Butterfly Maiden. Yeah, it says important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Yeah, I feel like you've been calling out for something, and you could have been, yeah, with this moon, you may have been in a dark period where you weren't seeing things maybe manifesting or coming into fruition as you'd hoped them to. I feel like that's changing now. You're moving into a space where you're getting more of what you want, but that's going to require more of you, right? Where you're going to have to step up or step into the role that you want for yourself. Does that make sense? It says you are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. You're a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. Yeah, but it's like important that you let go of your expectations of what this new reality or this new phase is going to look like, right? But that you stay connected on a heart level to what it is that you want, right? The truth of what it is that you want, not the kind of like frilliness of it, like, oh, I want the picket fence and the 3 dogs and 2.5 kids. No, like, what do you want to feel when you get there? That kind of thing. How do you want to feel? And kind of let that lead you, let that guide you when it comes to moving into this next phase. Yeah, because with the 2 of Swords, I feel like it's not about like what it is that you see. It's about what it is that you feel. What feels right, what feels good. Yeah, because I feel like with the learn from life, like your past experiences are what's going to be guiding you. Very much like your intuition, rather than your logic, so to speak. And it's going to be important that you trust that you listen to that. And I feel like for right now in June, that may be showing up when it comes to your relationships or when it comes to your partnerships, right? What it is that you're connecting yourself to. If it doesn't feel right, in the past, you may not have listened to that. You may have been like, okay, maybe I'll just, but it's like, it's important that you kind of lead with that. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, let's go ahead and close this out with some angel prayers. Excuse me. Excuse me, I'm sorry. All right. Bottom of the deck, it says the miracle of prayer. Okay. Then we have spiritual abundance. Thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance and peace and harmony. Thank you, Raguel, for surrounding my life in a harmonious light. Yeah, I feel like the month of June is going to be, your abundance is going to be like your peace, right? Your peace of mind and spirit is going to be very important. And even with that, I kind of want to just talk very calmly. It's like important that you take your time, that you not kind of get so caught up and worried about, like, I say little things, but you know, for us, for humans, right, they're usually not little things. But it's like to not get so caught up in that, to trust that you are guided, to trust that you're protected, to trust that, you know, your needs will be met, and to let go of those worries and anxieties, right? Because we have the Nine of Swords, the Five of Wands coming up, right? If you see that, you know, there's a lot of hullabaloo going on around you, let it go, cut it off, right? Because I feel like your peace is very important. That's what's going to enable you to do the things that you want, to have the happiness and abundance that you want, is your peace. But also, I feel like it's kind of going back to what I was saying about, like, letting your heart kind of guide you, focusing on what it is that, you know, you want to feel when it comes to manifesting, rather than the material things, right? Because the material things will come, but like, it's important that you focus on what it is that you want within your heart, right? How you want to feel. I keep saying that, but yeah, what do you want to feel? Like, if you're maybe wanting to, I don't know, manifest a new house or something, what does that house feel like when you're there? What feeling do you get, right? Rather than focusing on looks or something like that. Okay, but that's all I have for you, Cancer. Hopefully this helped you in some way. If it did, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Peace out.